Welcome to the Desert Shave Den. My name is Joseph. Thank you for joining me on what will hopefully be a very special shave. So as you can see in the background, I'm here at Lost Dutchman State Park near Tonto National Forest in Arizona. I'm about 35 miles due east of downtown Phoenix. For some context, I've really been inspired lately by some of the videos from Tobin he's been doing some shaves out in the wilderness up in the Pacific Northwest, Oregon coast and Willamette National Forest and things like that. So I thought, you know what, I have some natural beauty near where I live, so I thought I'd give it a shave and see how it goes. Obviously you can see this video will be a little bit different. I'm kind of just outside, so very minimal setup, and as such I'm also not going to do a whole lot of editing, but I have stuff on the ground down below me. So when I wash my face and reach for things, I might edit those out. But yeah, thanks for watching, and let's get going with this shave. So first of all, what are we using for software? Well, for soap, we're using Katie's Bubbles Marche du Rasage, and this comes courtesy of Aaron at AA Shaves. Thank you, Aaron. I'll get more in the scent, but this is a very nice aromatic aquatic. I thought kind of a more natural scent would go well with being out in nature. And then for the splash, I'm going to try this for the very first time, but it's Royal Pine by Shave Dad, and I think it was a collaboration with Ginger's Garden. I've never used their products, but I thought, again, even though this isn't a pine or evergreen forest, I wanted to do something more naturey. And this comes courtesy of Chuck from Chuck Shaving Channel. Thank you, Chuck, for this. I'm really looking forward to it. Links to both of their channels, along with Tobin Fetter's channels, below. So yeah, let's get started. And I also thought it was nice, this comes in plastic, so I didn't want to bring glass out here because I might, I don't want to risk breaking anything and littering glass. So yeah, let's get started. I'm gonna try to build a face lather out here, and let's see how it goes. So I've never used Katie's Bubbles before receiving this, and I gotta say I really like it. It's good stuff. It's more of a firm soap. It's a vegan soap, so it's really taught me to be patient when brush loading. But if you're patient, you can see it looks really sudsy, but if you're patient, it'll really, you'll get a really nice lather out of it. And I don't really know what to expect. This is also my first time shaving, not only outside, but without a mirror. I'm using the phone. I'll use the phone as a mirror, so if you see me doing that, that's what's happening. I'm only going to do 2 passes. I told myself no matter what, it's only going to be 2 because I don't want to overdo it and cut myself out here. But okay, wow, this is smelling really nice. I'm going to apply Proraso pre-shave since I'm not fresh out of the shower right now. I want to increase my margin for error. And Proraso, very mentholated, but it's kind of got a naturey smell, so I think this all works together. But we'll see what kind of shave we get. So far nobody's passed by. I'm a little bit, maybe 30-40 yards off the trail. Hopefully nobody gripes at me for filming out here, but we'll just have to see. I brought a couple towels. Okay. Yeah, I really like this lather. The scent on this, so I don't speak French, I had to look it up, but I guess Marche du Rasage quite literally means the shaving market. And apparently, I think they created this soap because there was a Facebook group, or maybe there still is, I don't know, called The Shaving Market. And they, I guess, expressed interest in an aromatic aquatic, which is how Katie's Bubbles describes this. No idea if I need to hydrate more or not. I'll dip it in water, see what we get. As you can see, I'm pretty backlit with the sunrise out here, so. So basically what they took is a fougere. I don't know if it's like a barbershop fougere, but it has notes of like oak moss and vetiver, and they just topped it with some aquatic notes. So I don't know all the notes, but it's really nice. It's very fresh, clean. It's not super in-your-face aquatic like an Aqua de Jo, but it is an aromatic aquatic. So let's get started with the first pass. I've got my 34C with a Perma-sharp blade. I actually recently started using these again, and I'm actually really liking them. They make it more efficient. I am using a 34C because I don't want to cut myself out here. And I've actually used this soap quite a lot since receiving it. And it's I really like this scent, so I'm just going to have to burn all the way through this tub. I think it'll last a while. But it's got me interested in looking at other Katie's Bubble soaps. I guess they're from River's Edge, New Jersey. Or no, something. Forked River, something like that. A lot of rivers and waterfalls in New Jersey. Okay, let's rinse. Even though I'm looking right at the camera, definitely going more on feel than vision here. But I've looked at Katie's Bubbles offerings, and they have some really unique ones. Some of the ones I know, so they have some more exotic ones, but even the ones I'd like to try, they have a couple barbershops. One's called Tonsorial Parlor, and one's called Tonsorium, which is Tonsorial Parlor Plus. It's like topped with citrus. I honestly want to try that, but I'm just really enjoying this Marche du Rasage. Okay, I think that's okay for a first pass, certainly out in the wilderness. So I'm going to rinse, and we'll see where we're at. Okay, not the cleanest rinse. I'm actually rinsing out of a metal dog food bowl, but that actually feels pretty good. I'll you know, I don't have a mirror to work with, but can't argue with that. Let's lather up and go for pass number 2, which I think will be the last pass. We'll just get it as good as we can. And the other thing, once I'm done lathering, I'll show you that I like about Katie's Bubbles packaging. Both the soap itself is a little sunken in, like there's a bit of a thick lip on the packaging, which is nice for face lathering or when you're just really loading the brush. Just kind of gives you a nice wall, like almost like bowl lathering to work with. And then I like that on the side of the tub, it actually kind of like sterling. It actually says the name of the specific scent. So if you have a collection of them and they're all stacked up, you can distinguish which one is which. I know not all, in fact, most places don't do that. I don't know why more places don't. It's really just a nice little touch. Okay, I think that's lathered up good enough. I can't really tell how the hydration is, but on the brush it looks pretty good. Okay, since I want this to be my last pass, I'm going to go against the grain on the cheeks because I think that's still pretty safe, but then across the grain everywhere, and we're just going to call it good. And I'm sure when I get home and look in the mirror, turn the bright lights on, I'll see a bunch of spots I missed, but you know, I'm out here having a nice time and I'm not trying to shred my face. Let's rinse this off. Okay, here's the tricky part. I'm just gonna live with that. Sorry about the glare in the sun. So if you're watching, if you've ever shaved outside or somewhere, you know, unconventional, let me know in the comments. I'm always interested to hear different things like that. Again, it was Tobin. Tobin, if you're watching, thanks for giving me some inspiration. I'm really enjoying this so far. It's very peaceful. It's just a beautiful, beautiful morning. I know I'm taking up more of the camera and you're seeing all of my head and not all the wonderful nature around, but okay, let's rinse and see where we are. Okay, wow, a little bit louder there. This is really smooth. Maybe just a little bit extra here, but I'm not even going to pursue it. This is a good shave. Wow, yeah, I've really enjoyed the Perma-sharps. I tried them briefly, and I didn't dislike them, but they were just too sharp. I was nicking myself, but I think my technique has gotten better, and now it's really made my 34C just efficient enough to where I really like it. So, okay, I'm gonna try to just cold water rinse once more, and we'll apply some aftershave. Okay, got a towel off. Yeah, Lost Dutchman State Park. These are the Superstition Mountains. This is considered the Superstition Wilderness. Honestly, one of my favorite places in the whole world. And I've traveled a bit, and there's some great other places, but really lucky to have this less than a half hour from my house. Okay, so again, this is Shave Dad collaboration with Ginger's Garden. It's a splash, has a nice, as you can see, like a little thing that that lets it out, like a little restrictor. That's nice. And one thing I noticed is the first ingredients is aloe vera juice, witch hazel, and alcohol is the third ingredient. So I think it's going to be less burn, maybe more moisturizing. So we'll just have to see. I know on the nose it smells very almost like tree resin or tree sap, but I looked up the notes. I'm not going to do too much here, because I think it's very concentrated. The notes are cedar, pine, fir, and mistletoe. And I thought, well, let's see what we're working with here. I hope I rinsed okay. It's going on a little thick, but ooh. Okay. Wow. That's really nice. That's more how do I say, it's more sophisticated or refined than I thought it was going to be. On the nose, it really smelled, I mean, it smelled like you're walking through a forest, but it must be the mistletoe that's giving it almost like a holiday spice, or maybe it's more of a grapefruit rind. I don't know, but it's that must be like a base note. Feels very moisturizing. My skin's sometimes sensitive to things that are too oily or too moisturizing, so we'll see if the aloe vera and the witch hazel is good for my skin. Hopefully no acne in the coming days, but certainly feel nice and moisturized. But That's really nice. That's a little more suave than I was anticipating, and it must be that mistletoe, and it must be a base note because it's not. I mean, it's still foresty, but wow, that's nice. I'm gonna enjoy that, and I really enjoyed the soap as well. Okay, so that's the shave. Thank you for watching. Again, my name is Joseph. If you like this kind of content, let me know in the comments. I'll try to do more of it. There's plenty of cool places around here. Maybe it'll become a thing. I know my standard video format is a little different, but I'm always appreciative of any feedback you can give me. And yeah, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn the bell on so you see anytime I post a video. I'm doing once every other week at this point. So yeah, once again, I'm Joseph with the Desert Shave Den. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.